You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger.
First off, thank you all for being here. If you guys enjoy my content and you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and turn all the notifications on for your mobile devices so you get all the notifications and everything when I post a new video. And also, if you guys enjoyed my videos, make sure to go and leave a like on a video, which shows your support towards me. Thank you all for watching and enjoy this video.
Hey, what's up guys, how is it going? YikeZ, and we're back in our Arena of Valor video, and today's gameplay is gonna be on VERES. As you guys can see, we're gonna be playing her in the jungle, and again, this is a casual gameplay since she's getting banned constantly in the ranked matches, and I haven't been able to have a perfect game with her in the ranked gameplay, so we're not gonna post that here. Anyways, as you guys can see, I'm just gonna max out my first skill with her. As you guys see, her first skill is actually the damage, and her second is the knockback or the pull in. So her skills are actually pretty interesting, and I'm gonna go over them with the gameplay. So as you guys can see, every fourth auto attack she could actually do a AOE damage, area damage, which is pretty nice as well. And this skill, her passive is not actually a skill, and she does a lot of 80 damage with that. And let me explain it to you guys. So as you guys can see, every fourth one she gets a circle around her. The closest circle is not gonna hit people, so you guys basically have to aim for the biggest circle. So the outer of the circle is where it hits the people and do the damage to them. So if you're really close to people, you're not gonna damage them. As you guys can see, her second skill is actually a pull if people are far away, but if people are close, it's just gonna push them back. And again, her first skill is pretty nice as well. It does a lot of damage, and if you land both of them on people right in the middle of them, it stuns them. Actually, as you guys saw right there, we stunned the Wukong. And her ultimate is basically a true damage, which is gonna give her a lot of damage right after that, which is pretty cool as well. Anyways, a lot of explaining on her. She's a pretty good hero. I have to play her more to get more in depth with her, but we're just gonna go over the gameplay now. So as you guys can see, her combo for me is basically second ability and the first two stun, and then the ultimate. As you guys can see, we did that to Timmy. We pulled him, then we ult him, and we got a pretty easy kill on him. So right here, we're just gonna go clear the mid lane, get some extra gold, and then go back to our jungle. So this game is pretty chill. Again, this is a casual game, and they have a Wukong and 2 supports, so it's not that big of a deal. But I just wanted to make a video on her since she was released, and she's pretty cool. And again, I think Soul River is actually pretty strong on her because of the CDR on her, so the cooldown reduction is pretty nice on her. Then you guys are gonna be able to ult more often and get that true damage out, which is pretty nice. So if you guys keep looking at my skills, I use my second skill, then my first skill, so it's pretty nice. You pull people, and then your passive or your first skill, which is pretty nice as well. And if people are really close to you, you could knock them back. If you guys see right here, I pushed the minion back because he was close to me. So again, if people are far away, you're gonna be able to pull them back into you, but if they're right into your face and you want to get out, you could knock them with your second skill and run away, or either knock them back and be able to stun them with your first ability, which is pretty nice. So right here, we attempt to do a gank, but they heal and actually get out with the movement buff that they get from the heal. Right here, Thane and Wukong are coming on me. I tried to stun the Wukong and try to pull him back, but I missed that. And now I see Talanas and Timmy are actually going on my Talanas, so I'm gonna be able to go on them and try to get a kill from here. Right here, I pull the Timmy back and I get my passive on him, which causes the Talanas to do a bit of a damage on him and finish him. Right here, I see Wukong trying to chase my teammates. I try to stun him, but he sees that and he runs away. As you guys see, I missed my passive on him right there because I was too close to him. So you guys have to be careful when people are like close to you. You have to get away from them because you're CC immune, and you're gonna only be doing damage to them if you are far from them. As you guys can see right there, my outer circle is the one that does the damage to the Thane, and then Wukong comes here and he invisibles and gets out. So right here, we might be able to get the tower if I contest this minion wave. So I'm just going to try to clear it with my passive. My passive does a lot of damage, and I could easily clear it with my lumber next to me. So right here, I'm just gonna get the side camps, try to get ahead from their jungler. Clear pretty fast right now, which is pretty amazing with this hero. Her AOE is just way too much, and she does a lot of AD damage. So we get the clear the minion wave as well, since our mid is bot lane. Now we're just gonna go back to our jungle rotation. Our Kali is actually asking for the blue buff, so we're just gonna do it halfway and leave it for her to get the blue buff. There we go. So she's gonna get the blue buff, and she got it. And now we're just gonna get our small camp, and as you guys can see, Wukong is mid lane on the lumber, and now he's going back, so we know that he's going to his blue buff. So I'm gonna try to do my red buff and go bot lane to help the Talanas. She keeps dying to the trio that's chasing her, so we have to do something about that before they get too fed. Alright, so there's 3 people here right now, and we have our Kali and Lumber. Lumber gets caught out here, so we have to go back in and try to fight them. Wukong actually invisibles out. I try to pull him and he just jumps away. And now Thane here is caught out. I stun him with my first skill because he was further from me. I hit him with my passive. Again, we pull him back. His teammates are not here, and that's going to be an easy kill on him with the help of Kali. And now team is coming back. Lumber gets a really nice ult on actually up to 3 people, and now they're coming back to us. I pull the Wukong, we get him, and now I'm back on the Talanas and the Timmy. We're going to be able to get the kill on Talanas here with our first skill, doing a lot of damage, and that was a free kill. So we actually traded 3 people for 1, which was our Lumber, and our support died, so that's pretty fine. Our carries still are getting the gold and the farm from the fights. Right here I tried to pull the Florentino under the tower and tried to ult away, but I missed the pull, so I'm not gonna actually fight him anymore. I just check the bush with my second skill, see if I can pull him and try to get away, because sometimes a lot of people just camp your buffs when it's up, so I just wanted to check that out with my skill before I get into the bush. Right here we get our blue, and now we're gonna go back to our small camps. Alright, there we go. Easy clear with our second and first combo, which is pretty nice. You either push people back or grab them to you, and then you stun them with your first skill, doing a lot of damage. And most of her damage is coming from her passive. As you guys can see, we do about I think about 2000 to 1800 damage with her passive, the circle. So make sure you guys, when you guys have her passive, make sure you land it and get away from people, and you land it with your outer circle instead of the circle closest one to you guys, because a closed circle doesn't do any damage. Alright, so right here we're just gonna get the bird, try to get a vision on the Wukong. He's been just clearing waves and running away from us, so you have to get the vision on him. There we go, we're just gonna clear this wave, so they have to rotate back to their lane and try to defend it. Now Wukong is mid lane, so I'm gonna be able to push this bot and hopefully try to bait him out and get a kill on him. They're pushing our top lane, so I can't really do anything about that. My teammates are going to clear it up, and now we're gonna go on the tower in the bot lane, hopefully try to get it. There we go, we're gonna do a bit of a damage. As you guys can see, Thane is coming up here, and he actually shows up on my minimap, so we're gonna have to back. He's coming back with Wukong as well. Right here, I wanted to go on the Wukong. He comes on me, and I ult him, and he runs away, but my Lumber actually gets me vision, and I'm able to kill him with my passive. And now Talanas, Timmy, and Thane are here as well. I get a stun on the Thane, and I'm able to kill him before he comes back with Timmy's ultimate. And now we're just gonna get a free blue buff. And their bot tower is gonna actually go down to our second wave. So wave management is really important again, guys. If you see your teammates not clearing waves, make sure to actually clear the waves and get the gold. And as you guys can see, that was a nice gameplay by me. The Florentino actually ults on me, almost kills me, but I'm able to ult out. So her ult range is pretty long as well. As you guys can see, I can go over the walls with the ult, which is pretty nice. So we're just gonna go do our jungle rotation, get some health back from the minions and from our items that we have, and then be able to go back. I really don't like backing in this game. Kind of hurts the economy when you back, and it takes a lot of time to regen. So it's fine. We're just gonna clear our camps and get all her health back. So right here, Florentino is actually getting a lot of kills, so we have to stop him. He goes on my Lumber, and I'm able to kill him with the help of Lumber, but he's gonna come back and we're gonna be able to end him. Right here I'm super low and Talanas is like crazy critting me, so I have to go back. I'm just gonna go back, clear my side camps, and hopefully here we can defend the tower with the help of lumber. So there we go, still clearing jungle. As you guys can see, they go on the lumber, and right here I'm gonna be able to pull Timmy back and hopefully kill him. And with the help of Irie and my pool, we are able to kill them, and we get an easy kill on Thane again. So we actually traded our support for 3 players again, which is pretty nice, and now 4 players. So we are basically winning this game no matter what, due to the fact that our carries are fed. I'm fed, Talanas is fed, and Kali is fed as well. Yeah, so the Kali goes down, and now Florentino is actually trying to go on Talanas. She has to flick her out. And right here, as you guys can see, we are gonna try to do the Abyssal Dragon and actually get the buff from it so we don't easily die, and then we can actually 1v5 people. So I can do this fairly fast. As you guys can see, my passive does about 2500 damage now, which is pretty crazy. And I see a lot of people build crit on her. I have to try that as well. I feel like she's gonna be doing a lot of damage if you go crit on her. So I'm gonna be testing more builds on her, and more videos hopefully are gonna be coming out on her again. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for those. But yeah, right here we get the familiar to it, so we could actually just literally one-shot people. Right here we're just gonna go camp with the lumber. As you guys can see, Wukong invaded, so we're gonna actually try to chase him and try to get a fight here. I pulled the Wukong here, he's kind of, Thane here, and now we're just gonna clear our mid wave before he hits our tower. And our whole team is here, and their whole team is here, so we could actually potentially take a fight here and try to win it. As you guys know, I do true damage, so I'm gonna pull them, do my passive, and try to go with my ult. We unfortunately get the Timmy, and now we get the Wukong after Thane comes back. And now I'm just gonna go on the Talanas and just one-shot her with my passive, and we get a 4-man kill. And now the only person alive is their Florentino, which is going to be an easy kill for us due to the fact that I have the Abyssal Dragon buff, and my whole team does have the Abyssal Dragon buff as me. And then I have 3 people here, and Florentino is alone. So we're just going to go for the core, try to bait him out here. He comes back here, and I get an easy kill on him, and we're just going to tank the core and probably finish the game. There we go. With the help of my team, we actually finished the game. And that's basically VERES for you guys. All you have to do is basically just make sure you hit your passive. If people are too close to you, you have to get away and hit them with the outer, which is your second circle, which does a lot of damage, and you get a lot of health back. So we did 32% damage and tanked 23% with VERES, which is pretty crazy. And we just tried her for my first few games in the jungle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have more videos coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video, and comment if you guys have any suggestions for future videos.